Taehyung POB, 5 a.m. The sound of my mobile phone alarm clock is like music to my ear. It's like part of my everyday routine, and I think I cannot live without it. Our tiny home is my living in the city is not fun, but somehow this is the first step in our dream. I found my comfortable and place it neatly under my pillow. I open my sleep on the sofa while my younger brother sleeping on the bed. Since our apartment is just a tiny one, everything is cramped. I stare a clock or breakfast and lunch. I usually flicks. I pinch my younger brother to wake him up. Taehyung sat on his face as he slept without a shirt on. Wakey wakey, breakfast is ready. Flexy toes and turn. He even waited for a while. Well, that's how he is. He hates the morning after breakfast. I gave Flexi his plastic container of food and money just in case he need to buy something there. You have drinks inside the fridge just in case you want some Flix. You don't work too much there. I'll be home by 7. See you. Flix kiss on my cheek before making his way out. Now Therapy, that's how my day usually goes. I feel as if 24 hours is not enough for finishing everything. Every day is a hostel, but I'm not complaining. Living life in the city is a accomplishment for me. More so, I can send my younger brother to school. I feel so independent and brave. Every thought I was not able to finish school. At least I have work, and I am helping my brother to reach his dream. I hurriedly to put my lunch box in my bag, check in my cafe uniform and inside, and a bottle of water in the side pocket. I'm sure that everything is okay. I will go down to our rented room and pull my bicycle. Ring his bike keys. I am happy depending my bike when I feel a dump on the back. Well, I don't have time to scream as I am already flying on air and then roll on the greasy slide walk. I speak. I try to stand up, holding onto my hip and arms, trying to feel is broke a bone or any red liquid on any part of my body. Man, are you okay? The car, I assume that bumping into my bike stopped on the side. I can still see someone in the back seat, thought not clearly because the window are. I am fine, they said while looking at the scratches on my arm. I can feel some turning on my face. I'll bring you to the hospital, man said, and I can't tell that he is worried. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you this. My boss. No, I'm fine, Taehyung said. Man, your bike is broken. I'm sorry. Wait, I'll talk to my boss. I grab his arm before he can even talk. There, no need to. I'm also late my work. No, it's not okay. Wait here. This is quick. Man rushed to back seat window and knocked his boss lower the window. Therapy. On the other hand, pick up my bike and put it on the side. The back wall I damaged and know that I need a new one. I felt this bike is very important to me. I don't know what to do now. I cannot have it repaired or buy a new one. It's definitely out of budget. Man, hi, here $300 so you can have your bike repaired just in case it's not enough here. The number of my boss secretary, you can call him and he will assist you. I'm sorry, but my boss is rushing. He kept on bumping at the. I felt bad for him. Maybe his boss is ranting at him for being careless. It's okay, just go. I will call just in case. Although I am a bit sad about what happened to my bike. I guess it will be saber if this man will lose his job. Thank you, sir. Man, Bob again. Thank you too. Please regret your boss. The driver ran to the car and drives it quickly, leaving Thay with one painful joint and a broken bicycle. I look at the piece of paper he gave to me. John Electronic Min Hoon, assistant to the chairman. We did, he said. Hoon asked driver. He said, thank you. I'm worried about him. The driver still looking anxious. He keep on looking at the side mirror. He can't get over the sad face of the man he accidentally bumped into earlier. Hoon, he looks okay. Don't mind it. Just drive and please. I don't want another man flying across the road. His voice is very. Hoon, you. Yes, Chairman. I'm sorry about it. Chairman John here and the details of the meeting today. A mail rushed as soon as he saw Chairman John enter the office. JK, thank you, Hoon. The chairman gets the document, not taking a glance at his security. JK are in the conference room. Yes, Chairman John. Your father is inside your office. Hoon looks apologetic because of his boss' reaction up hearing about his father. I'm sorry, his boss clicked his tongue and looked unhappy. He quick made his way inside his office and found his Jungkook. You are almost here, his father said, legs across while reading a newspaper. Yeonjun figured in an accident, but it's okay now. We just need to attend the man. Jungkook sit down on his chair and thought the papers. You should have ignored it. I'm sorry, all one of acting and if was dumped by a car just so he can got money, his father said in a monotone. What are you doing here? Jungkook changed the topic. He knew that his father didn't have any emotion over those kind of things. You are having a meeting with the today. He finally closed the newspaper and tossed it to chair across him. Dad, if you want me to discuss to them to give you another post in the company, I will not do that. Corruption has no place in this company and I will not allow you to do the same mistake again. Jungkook stand up, picking up the paper and his laptop. You are speaking to your father, Jungkook? His father called, watching his son head to door. I know, but we are talking about the company and I am taking to you. Oh my gosh, what happened to you? Jimin gasped as soon as he saw Tae. I am an hour early before the restaurant opened. I opened my bike against the wall and looked at the wheel. The now dumbfounded and the chain fell off. Someone dumped my bag. I started in my bike again. I was just thinking about it before I left home. I said I can't afford to lose it. I know the driver gave me $300 to have it repaired, but I am also in need of our monthly rent. Jimin, oh gosh, did his driver gave me $300, they said, so we won't need to worry. What he should have brought you to the hospital and gave you a new bag, Jimin exclaimed. Jimin, I'm okay. These are just scratches from for the instant. I laughed to divert his annoying and Jimin smiled at me. Jimin, I'm really sorry about what happened to you. Don't worry. Keep the money and I will buy you a new bag on the weekend. Is that okay? I don't know what to say, Jimin. He's my best friend since high school. We were together all the time. He looked separate path when I need to stop my studies to work. Jimin, coming from a well-off family, was able to finish college and was able to his rest book, knowing that I stopped studying and didn't have. Jimin, I hope you will be more careful next time. Jimin doubted some medicine on my scratch and I just learned that I also have a scratch on my cheek. I will and thank you. I appreciate every little thing he is doing for me to return for his goodness. I am working hard from him. Jimin, guess what? His face brightness when he put a bandage on the biggest scratches I have on my arms. I looked at him and waited for his news. Jimin, my long-time crush is back here in Seoul for good. He exclaimed and he looked really excited. Really? John Jungkook? He smiled. He's been telling me about that man even since we met after college and I know how much he liked that man. Jimin nodded in excitement. Jimin heard from a college friend that he is back to overtake his father's company. I don't know that he is back in Seoul 4 months ago and guess what? He is not yet married. I can see the happiness in Jimin's eyes, and I know how much he waited for this moment. He told me that he will not marry anyone unless it's Jungkook. Wow, so you must be prepared now to get married to Jungkook. I chuckled and Jimin slapped me on my arms. Jimin, shut up. He raised his chin on his head and looked at me. I know that eyes, and he wants something. Was that? Jimin, I think to send him food every day. Jimin looks high while saying that, and it's make me laugh. So you'll be the one to propose him. Jimin giggled, maybe recognizing how crazy this idea was. Well, sort of. Can you cook from him? You really cook well, and I know he will love your cooking. Oh, sure, no problem. I'm not working as a waiter, but from time to time, I'm also cooking for the restaurant. And one more, Jimin gave me his and smiling. Jimin, can you make a letter for him? Later, Jimin he nodded, probably liking his idea so much. Yes, a sweet letter that will come together with the food. I'm genuinely take a break. Would it be better if you all be the one to write it so it's come from your heart? He shook his head. You, Jimin, you know I am good with words. You were the best writer. I will cook and then I will write in a sweet letter. You want me to deliver them as well as one, and I even more surprised when he nods. Jimin, yes. My eyes widened and he cupped to my arms, rubbing his cheeks on my shoulders. Tenny, please, I'm sorry, but I think it will be sweet if I will send it in surprise. Jimin said in a pout. The letter didn't have to be a whole letter. A sentence too there is good enough. I stared at him and he looked funny after that. Petful. Jimin, I know I will look authentic, but I do rather look like that. I want him. I want waited for him too long, and I will not let this change pass. So please, Tenny, help me. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I just cannot say no to Jimin. Beside it, what harm anyone? It's just food and a letter. That's wrong with that. Okay, so when we are going to start? Jimin is speaking. When he heard that, I just agreed with his crazy idea. Tonight, Jimin. Oh gosh, thank you so much. Jimin hugged me before sitting beside me. You know that I can't say no to you. So what do you want me to cook for Jungkook tonight? How about snacks? Jimin suggested. Jimin, he is the office until 5, so the food must be on his doorstep around 6, just in time. His dinner, can you make toast with salsa for him? Seems like everything is already planned. I laughed. Jimin, no, not yet. You know that. I want it to be honey and personal and possible that I want you to cook for him. So in that case, you can make a list of the recipe that you will cook every day. I trust that they will all turn out delicious. I smiled at my best friend cook writing a letter delivery. The plan for everyday dinner meal is feel like I am the one going your crush. He laughed. I'm sorry, I'll give you this home address. I'm sorry, but in a meantime, you have to take a bus. I promised to buy you a bike tomorrow. I thought you said on the weekends. Well, I realize you need it, he said quickly. I need it or you need it, both. We just laugh about it. I guess I have to work extra for my best friend tonight. I want to be the I want to edit some more stuff, but maybe let's do it tomorrow since it's our first day. It's been simple, so Jungkook won't get scared. He suggested showing the letter I wrote for his crush. Isn't it too simple? Jimin looks unpressed. Well, at least it's straightforward. Let's insert some sweet words tomorrow. The food I prepared is enough to make him so. I put the paper inside a small envelope and stick it on the cover of the food container I prepared fresh tacos with mango salsa like what Jimin wanted. Then I placed it inside a cute paper bag. Jimin hanged me and paper where Jungkook address is writing and I'm off to go. They are you sure I won't get arrested? I mean, how did you find all of this? I told you, a college friend told me Namjoon is my college friend who is close friend of Jungkook's secretary, so don't worry. I don't think he will. That's what love can do, knowing all his details and stuff. The chuckle Jimin is something else. Jimin just giggled. Jimin, you can go home after delivering that, but please kindly ensure that he will get it. Will that be okay? No problem. He smiled before grabbing the bag. Since I cannot use my bike, I need to take a bus to reach the place. Mr. Jungkook's house is located in one of the richest neighborhoods in Seoul. Looking at the address, it seems like it's a single house and apartment building. I reached the neighbor and my eyes remain around. The houses are huge and the lawns have landscape. I can walk here all day just to admire them. I wonder when I can live in this kind of place. The place where I and Flixie currently living is compared even the building where our apartment is located how many jobs so I need to have to be able to purchase this kind of house. I looked at the address on the paper again and walked a little bit more. I finally arrived at the house with a tall and wide gate. There is a narrow on the left side and a security doorbell with a camera and a speaker. They ring the doorbell and I waited in front of the camera. What can I do for you? A voice of male came out from the speaker. I smiled at the camera. Hello, good evening. I showed him the paper bag delivery from Mr. Jungkook. Is he expecting it? I shook my hand. I will just leave this, sir. Okay. Wait, I'm coming. I waited outside and after a few minutes a skinny tall guy opened the gate. Mr. John is not yet here. It's okay if I will be the one to receive it. I nodded yes, it's okay. My boss expected to be delivered tonight. Can you please ensure that Mr. Jian will receive this? He smiled at me while I handed him the bag. Of course, I'll make sure that he will see this. Thank you for so much. I bowed and just in time a familiar black car stopped in front of the gate, honking several times. My boss is here. I have to go. Thank you. The male locked the gate and I went down the stairs to look at the car. It looks familiar like the one that broke my bike, but well, how many rich people own that kind of car, right? I kept on glancing until the car is already inside the gate. I'm curious about what he looked like. He must be really handsome because Jimin is head over heel for him. Who's that? JK asked Sam. A delivery guy, Mr. Jian. Sam showed to JK a paper bag. Sam, he said his boss wanted to give this to you. He said his boss wanted to give this to you. JK, did you get the name? Sam, I'm about to but your car already arrived. JK, what did you cook for dinner? Sam, vegetable and lemon chicken. JK, I pulled it out a bag and noticed an envelope. I pulled it out and opened the letter. I've been admiring you from for a year. Please don't think I'm creepy. I'm just too shy to give this personally. I hope you will like the food. I cook it for you, Jimin. JKPOV food. I got the container from the bag and opened it. It's a fish tacos with mango salsa. The plating already looks appetizing. I have a bite and it does taste like delicious. The taste did plastic justice. I took the letter again and it's come from a certain I wonder who is but Do you still want me to serve the food or I will pack it for your lunch tomorrow? Sam asked. Maybe he noticed that I am enjoying the tacos. JK, yes please. I flipped the letter looking for a number. This is delicious. I just wonder who is Tim, but the letter said that he already know me for a year. I guess Sam tacos so he can have a taste. He sit down and stool beside me. Sam has been my parents' housekeeper for a year. Mom sent him to my home when I returned from the state. Sam Jungkook, it's not that I'm meddling with your personal life. Is the sender no for you for years? So must be your classmate in college or maybe one of your ex. I don't think that's one of my ex, but anyway, he cooked really well. I wipe my mouth with a tissue. I would love it if he will send me free for every day as long as it's always delicious. Therapy. I went home that night a little early than usual. I think my extra work at Jimin tacos worked better for me. I got to leave work early. I cooked extra tacos and salsa early from my emergency dinner. Hey Taehyung, you are late in paying your rent. Our landlady returned it for the second day now. I cannot give the $300 that the driver gave me early. What if Jimin cannot give the bike tomorrow? Then I will be needing to have my bike repaired. Besides, it's only one of the wheel. Well, as far as I can see, I will pay you tomorrow. I promise. That's what you said yesterday. She staring to at me. I looked down and I noticed some of our neighbors are looking at us. Please, madam, just give me some more time. I should be giving you the rent today, but I need to pay for my treatment as well. I hope you will understand my situation too. Our landlady finally gave in a allow me to pay without a penalty until next week. I'm glad my small kids walk. Went inside our studio apartment. How is school? They asked, removing his earbuds from his ears. Flicks, what happened to you? He quickly stand up, inspecting my arms and cheeks. Did you fall your bite? What happened? I'm okay. I just had a little accident earlier. I opened my backpack and placed the food container on Flexi bed. I sat down on the floor and opened them. You are not at answering my question. I avoiding Flexi's eyes. I know him. He will surely flip once he learn about what happened. Please, I'm okay. Nothing serious. Can you just answer my question and stop saying lies? Who did this? He started to raising his voice, and I know that everything will blow up if I will not answer in his question. No, no, no one. Okay, it's an accident. A car hit my bike. They gave me cash to fall off trouble. Gave me. They even offered to bring me to those hospital. Thank you. I giving a piece of taco Flexi to stop him from scolding me. Flex, this is different from the food you bringing home every night. What happened to the timeless beef steak and sweet and sauce pork? Flex, this. They answer the food that I always bring home every night usually comes from the unserved food from the kitchen. Today is out of the menu, so it's a special. Jimin gave me an extra job where I can go to cook a special menu. I offered to do not notice the time. Every night I am busy computing our expense budget, my salary, and expecting research job from high school student. Today I am busy researching and preparing menu to cook for the following days and thinking of what message to write off tomorrow. Oh my, top of that, I hope to meet Jimin's biggest crush one day. I wonder why Jimin is here over heels of Mr. John Jungkook. Next day, the good morning, I greeted Jimin who is looking glump off the table with a notebook and pen. I put down the menu I prepared of the week. This food that I'm going to cook for Jungkook this week. His face brightens as he just learned that he won the lottery. Danny, I have something to tell you. Jimin's face is back to being gloomy and it worries me. He is always smiling and happy. Teasing him all sad means there is big problem. He trapped the chair beside him and I sit there. I know I promise you that I will buy you bike, but something happened. I know it. I cannot get the bike today. The stove broke last night and I already asked for a replacement. You know the cafe cannot function with only one stove. I'm sorry but I hold hand and stop him. Jimin, you don't need to be sorry. It's not your obligation to buy a new one off. Beside, he gave me $300 to have it repaired. It's enough for me to buy a new one, so it's fine, Jimin. But you said you will use the money for the rent and to buy Flixie a new book. Jimin's eyes are sad and worried. I am sad and worried too, but what can I do? They look Jimin, honestly, I don't need a bike. I can always take public transportation to get to work and other place. So you don't need to worry. This job is enough to help me. Don't stress yourself too much, okay? I tried to hold his gaze to stop him from worry too much. It's kind of embarrassing that he's the stop arrived at noontime. The chief and his cook are very busy in kitchen working double time. I am busy serving the guests as well as this regular customer keep on glancing at me and placing his smile. Hoon, I am a regular here and I already noticed you from the first day I ate here. The food are awesome. What can you recommend for my boss? He inquired while browsing the menu. We have a lot of specialties: beef, pork, vegetables. Which is your boss favorite? I asked the man who stopped from observing and his eyes fixed on me. He loves meat. Hoon answered, handing me the menu. They suggest to try giving your boss beef short rib with mango barbecue. I smiled, showing him the picture of the dish from the menu book. They wrote down his order on the slip before facing him again. Are not you going to eat here, sir? Of course I will, Hun said as he to me his order. They right away, sir. 50 to 20 minutes of serving time. If you need anything, just call me. My name is Thay. I smiled before turning my back away from the guy. The whole time that he was there, he kept on giving me a glance. Besides, on the way he looked and talked, I am sure he is interested in me, or I'm just assuming. Am I outside the kitchen? With a co-saver called me, telling me that someone is looking for me, and I'm not wrong. It was him. Hey, thank you for giving me an effective service. Hoon smiled and me giving me a trip that I gladly took. Therapy. It's part of our job, and I won't be. I badly need extra cash with the problem where I am currently in the right now. I need this more than ever. You are most welcome, sir, and thank you for this. Please come back to our restaurant soon. I said professionally. I am Minhun, by the way. He flashed his smile once more. Minhun, I heard that name before. I just can't remember where or when. Nice to have you in our restaurant, Mr. Min. I waved at him. I'll have to go and see you soon. See, he smiled again before. Jimin just arrived from a creating deal with a client. I wait until he is come before showing him the letter that I prepared for Jungkook. This is so sweet. I am pretty sure he will blush once he read this. Jimin clenched to my arm. Some things he often does. He looked at the dark weather outside. Jimin, I think it will be rain later. I'm worried about you. It's only rain, Jimin. It's okay. I can always bring an umbrella. Don't worry. I'll make sure Jungkook will receive this food and the letter in good condition. I tried to make him feel better. He's been stressed lately, and the only thing that I can do is to make him feel that he doesn't need to worry that much. I am so lucky to have you, Thay. And I'm sorry again about the bike. Once I got the money I spent on the stove, I will buy you a new bike. It's adorable to look at him as he escaped with power. Speak with pout. You don't have to. I need to go now to kitchen. I will prepare the food I'm going to deliver today. Jimin nodded. I know that's exactly what he wanted to me to do. Hey baby, the sky is gloomy today. The clouds are dark and now maybe it's going to rain without an hour. I need to be quick. I don't want the rain to ruin the food in my hand. Fortunately, there is a bus waiting at the bus stop. The rain started to fall when I unloaded from the bus. The walk from the bus stop to Jungkook Villa is a bit far. When the sun is up, I am very much in by beautiful house and garden around the area. Now that's about the rain, and it's really I have no time to enjoy the view. There, I opened the umbrella and started to walk, pushing the umbrella in front of me. The wind is really strong. I hope the wind will not turn my umbrella inside out. Or am dead. I can already see the house from when the wind blows and the power umbrella. And all can I do is run fast so the food won't get wet. I run towards the of Jungkook house. My hair is dripping wet and my clothes clinging into my body. The paper bag is already torn and the envelope is the bit damp. I'm worried now about the running the letter. I pressed the doorbell and the voice that came out different from yesterday. The voice today is a bit deep and very namely. Hi, what can I do for you? Good afternoon. Delivery from Mr. Jungkook. My voice break in between the wind blowing make me shiver. Are you the same guy who delivered the food yesterday? Yes, sir. The door suddenly swing open. My eyes widened in surprise. It's automatic. Wow, rich people, I said. I pushed the door open. I walked into the covering area. I his in my arms. I wonder why they let me in. The big wooden door, which covering open, and a tall guy went out. He was wearing a top with a tiger tight dress and sweatpants. His hair is just black and curly. His face was black, eyes stare cold, and he slept. And he's standing up stand and he looks very hot. But one thing I noticed, he is very handsome. Good afternoon, sir. I wore my wet hair sticking on my forehead and covering my eyes. I can feel the numbness at the tip of my nose and ears. He doesn't move. He looked at me from head to foot. He turned away from me, and all I can hear is his voice. Get in. I followed him, removing my wet shoes and socks and leaving them by front door. By the front door, I stand up on the doormat as my clothes are dripping wet. I think I already told you to get in. His rows are already and he doesn't look assumed. I know, sir, but my clothes are wet. Sir, it will Sam, take will care of that. He walked towards where I am standing. I can already smell his soft perfume. He is that for me. I know. I give the envelope and the letter, then carefully give the food container as it's a bit slippery because of the water droplets. I gave the main meal first and I lastly the cake in a transparent container. The chocolate cake split on his chest, stained his white shirt, and fall slowly to the floor and to my utter terror. I looked back at his shirt and its spoiled scare. I slipped the larger letter in red front again, whispered that the spring is not correct washing that the first is fake one, but just thinking about his kid with a doorbell that's work in intercom and open automatically, looking at the heavy wooden door with the craving. How can a Jian Jungkook wear a fake cookie? I dared to peek at his reaction, his face straight and his Right, bro, rises. I felt cold because of the wet cloth cleansing on my body, but my palm being too sweet. I felt a high level of threat in me and my breath trapped somewhere inside my body, maybe on my feet. I don't know. His face make me want to run or hide. I clear my threat. I'm sorry, I bite my lower lip, still looking at his fixed expression. I saw the man who opened the door for me the last time. He was running to our direction, maybe to check what's going on. Sam, Mr. Jian. Mr. Jian held up his hand to stop the man from talking. The man looked at me with worried expression played across his face. Mr. Jian, please, the container is the man arms and the man refused more in the house. JK, do you know how much it is? Mr. Jian was tickled with anger. His thumbs and index finger pinch a part of his chocolate shirt. I lower my head as I shake my head. I don't have any idea. The most expensive shirt I brought in $20. GK, this is $618. My eyes shut wide, my mouth fall open. How can a shirt cost more than my 1 month salary? I remember the $300 I received from the man who hit by my bike. I got it from my pocket and offered it to him. I only have $300, sir, but I will pay it in full. I promise, Mr. Jian. I can't believe that the shirt will cost me our monthly rent and Flix books. JK grabbed the money from Taehyung. The man who brought the fruit somewhere just came back and he looked wildly by the scene. Sam, Mr. Jian. Mr. Jian raised his hand again and the man sat up immediately. Did you know that Sam was his by hand? How will I know? I don't even know you. He yanked his shirt from his body and tossed it in on me. I grabbed it and held it against my chest. I quickly take my eyes away from his upper body. I am avoiding to blush. Flix always sleep without a shirt on, but he is my brother. Mr. Jian is unknown to me. JK, was it? I looked at him disbelief. Sir, JK, I want it hand wash. Sam, Mr. Jian, I can wash it for you, the man said, looking at me with pity. JK, no, Sam, bring him to the laundry room and let him wash it by hand. Mr. Jian walked away and heads upstairs. Baby, I can't believe this. I wrote a letter. I traveled some 20 minutes just to drive the food. I watched the rain and wind. I arrived here wet and cold, and now I will wash a shirt by hand for someone I don't even know. This is ridiculous and I am pathetic. I'm sorry. He is not like that. Maybe he is not in mood right now, Sam said, looking logic on how arrogant his boss acted. It's okay. I guess I'm not sure what to say. I'm still in shock. I can't imagine something like this will happening to me. And what is more annoying, he got my money without second thoughts. Baby, Sam is nice enough to give a new set of shirt, pants. Sam, change your clothes. You might catch a cold. After I changed, I began to wash Mr. John's shirt. Is he really that arrogant? They asked Sam, who insisted to wash the shirt for me, but I refused so as not to anger Mr. John more. Sam, no, he's nice. I don't know why he's acting like that. I asked Sam who insert for me, but I refuse to not to anger Mr. John more. Sam, no, he's not. I don't know why he's act like that. Is this really $680? They whispered. Sam said, yes. Sam, most of his clothes are expensive. They really? I can't see. That money I gave to your arrogant boss, that's of my brother books and our monthly rent, and just because of this unreasonable expensive set. I lost the money, my voice broke, and the end. I feel incredibly sorry for myself. This shouldn't be happening. Sam, I'm really sorry, but I'm sure he will return it to you. He made my bag. I don't know if I should believe him. If I only have another of income, I will quit my job immediately. I can't believe this is happening to me when in fact I will not benefit from my sacrifice for Jimin. Fortunately, I am able to remove the stand, but my and finger has stuck. He wanted to meet you in the dining room. Sam giggled me towards a room. My cold feet sinking on his fully carpet floor. The Mr. Jian is already started eating the food I brought from him. Sam pulled a chair across his boss and I sat there. Mr. Jian stared at me, his expression fixed. He holding the letter with his free hands. Jackie, who is Jim? Our eyes met and I broke it off. His instant glare it too hard to I unconsciously rubbed my scratch with my finger due to tension. Jimin does not mention anything about uncovering his identity, but I don't want to do something I'm not sure of. I'm sorry, sir, but uh, Jungkook gave me a disapproving look. I know he is not convincing that I know nothing. JK, the food is good. I honestly think that is Jim is a great cook or chef, isn't he? I can sense that he is leading me to answer his first question. I'm not sure, sir. Maybe I am very careful with my answer. I need to make sure first it's okay with Jimin to tell Mr. Jian his real identity. JK, this Jim isn't wrong to trust you. Did he tell you not to tell me his real identity? Jungkook asked again. Sir, as I said, I am only a delivery boy. I am working in a restaurant as a waiter and I was asked to deliver the letter and the food for you every day. I am just doing my job and stolen my money. I honestly do not know how Jim feel for you. Okay, he pushed something to me. You can go now. I did not move for a while. I don't expect it. Know what to do. I am expecting that he will return the money to me. He glared at me and I am instantly back to my sense. I pick up my wet cloth and bow at the man who stole my cash and had me wash his cookie shirt. I did not see Sam and I was not able to say thank you. I went out the house feeling miserable. How can I be so unlucky? Tears falling from my eyes. I wear my wet shoes. I hug my wet cloth against my chest as I head home, uncertain about what will happen to me and my brother. JK, to be honest, I am refusing to know who is this. To be honest, I am refusing to know who this Jim is. That man who delivered this delicious food was so good at keeping a secret. He was so firm to deny that he doesn't know the sender. And yeah, I forgot to ask the name of the delivery boy, but one thing I notice, he looks good. The more reason why I don't believe that he doesn't know this Jim. I doubt that he is a real delivery boy or a waiter. His look doesn't fit his job. There's even a possibility that he is Jim. Sir, your shirt is already clean, Sam said, but his eyes are wandering around. Where is he? I continue eating the food Jim gave me while staring at the letter. I told him to go home, sit, eat with me. The food is great. It seems like you are enjoying the food and the letter, Mr. Jian. Sam has the curious look. Maybe he is trying to read my mind. Well, the food is delicious, right? Yes, sir. The letter were okay. I mean, I'm not really into word, but yeah, it's sweet. I love handwriting letter. I put the letter to Sam and he smiled after reading it. It's funny, this is the first time you have a secret admirer and he putting lots of time and effort. I mean, for him to plan a menu properly for a week or month, then thinking about what to write. Maybe he is really in love. I checked. I thought about that too. It's true. Jim is really putting a lot of time and effort into this. Do you think that delivery guy doesn't know this, Jim? I asked for Sam's opinion. Living alone with only with me, I always ask for Sam's viewpoint about anything, including my personal problem. Sam, I can say forget to date and got married because of his loyalty to our family. He is spending his life serving our family. I am pushing him before to go outside and meet people, but he said he already connected with that. He has. I can say he devoted him time for us, for me especially, since I grew up with him take care of me. You couldn't blame him if he not saying the truth. He will protect his friend, of course. What did he say about washing my shirt? I can't help not to smile. He looked extremely shocked when I asked him to wash my shirt. And did you ask his name? I'm sorry about, but I forget to ask his name. He is not washing about washing machine the shirt. He is washing about the price of your shirt. He said your shirt is more expensive than his monthly salary. The last sentence got my attention. I told him you are not really like that. I told him you are really nice and perhaps you just had a bad day at work, and I told him you will return his $300 because he was so worried about it. $300? I check my pocket and bring out the money. Sam eyes shut open upon seeing the money I put on the table. You did not return the money, sir? Sam's eyes are fixed on cash, like he tried to confirm his seeing is currently. I forget, I answered almost in a whisper. Oh God, he badly need the money, Mr. Jian. Sam looked at me with so much worry in his eyes. He's the one who talked to the delivery guy. Perhaps he said to where he is supposed to use the money. JK, I went speechless, glitch ripping in. I didn't mean to get his cash. I'm actually just playing around, Sam. He told me that the money is for his apartment rent and for as I remember he will buy book for his brother. I can't help not to shout with what he said. Some old reason. I don't believe him. There are lots of people out there who are great at acting so they can milk money from their victims. I'm not that victim, to be honest with you. They're part of me telling me that Jim and the guy are one the same. You see his book looks. He is too handsome to be a delivery guy like what he is claiming to be Sam. But sir, he needs to be telling the truth. I don't think he will do something like that. I saw his shoes outside and it was warm out. Sam looked extremely worried. Since it's over, the damage has been done. There no other way but to until wait until his next visit tomorrow when he came again. Please return the money. I will add some more, and please regrets my apology. Sam did not speak. I know he's disappointed with my accent too, but I hope that he will not easily get shot by people who love in store just to gain attention. Third person POV. They arrive at their apartment with his shoulders slumped, still his wet cloth pressed against his chest. He is holding on to it as he is holding on to his life. The landlady is already standing at the bottom of the stairs, her arms crossed, her hair in messy bun, one of her feet tapped the dirty floor, and her face Landlady, I will not give you any extension, Taehyung. You fooled me yesterday. I will not let you fool me again. She yelled at the face, her big voice in her building that came almost past as commanded. They has no more strength to defeat himself or to reason out for the. His landlady will not believe whatever he say. He has a lot to worry about life, how to face tomorrow. Today is just one of those unfortunate days. If not the worst. Madam, if I won't be able to pay tomorrow, we will move out, please. I have no strength right now. I will give you $15 now. That's the only money I have. Please let me rest. Sorry. They walked past her after she grabbed the money from the hand. They cannot look back. They doesn't want to stress himself more. Felix is not at home. When he arrived, he placed the food he got from Jimin cafe on the top of Felix's bed. He sewed and changed before sitting down on the comfort he on the floor. Browsing the net, looking for an extra job, he searched all the possible jobs he can apply for. He never felt so hopeless. Is there something wrong? Felix in front of his brother noticed the sad face. He looked down. He doesn't want Flexi to see him crying, but he just can't stop her tears from falling. The laugh is so hard lately. They started thinking of the right words to say to comfort his elder brother. What happened? Flexi tried to catch the gaze, but his eyes remained staring at the floor. Remember the $300 I received from the car owner who dumped my bike? I lost it. Stupid, right? They tried to smile while wiping the tears on his cheeks. I am doing my best, everything, but no matter what I do, nothing seems to work. Why we do have to be this unfortunate? Felix cannot speak. He was surprised by the news. He knew how his brother is working so hard from them to get by each day. They only have enough for a day. He sometimes wondered if they really ate his dinner or he's just saying that so he can eat well. Felix, it's okay. I know it's not, but we cannot do anything about it. Let's just work hard so we can earn. I'm sorry, Hyung, if I cannot be a good help. They wiped his tears before holding his younger brother's hands. I'm sorry, your book need to wait. In the meantime, I promise you, Hyung will find a way so you can buy everything you need for your studies. Flexi pulled his brother into his arms. His appetites care little things they has been doing for him, all his sacrifice so he can finish his studies. But right now all he can do is to hug his brother and make him feel that he understands and that he always there for him no matter what. I wake up feeling tired. I didn't even know if I feel asleep. All I can think of is the uncertain of everything. I look at my phone and it's only 3 in the morning. Baby, I saw 2 messages that left unuploaded. Perhaps I am feeling weak to even take a look. Last night, 1 message from Jimin and 1 from Yoongi, who I both messaged last night. I decided to open the one from Yoongi. I asked him if he can recommended a part-time job, but I am not sure if he can recommended one as soon as possible. The message just wipes out the of my body. Hey, sorry for replying late. I talked to Mr. Lee and she agreed to give you a part-time job if you like to deliver newspaper every morning from 5 to 7 in the morning. I will give you the address. You will earn $10 an hour. I know it's a little, but it's okay as an extra. I can't help not to smile. I sit down immediately and write down the address. I can't let this one pass. This is better than having none at all. I decided to wake up and prepare early than usual. I cooked flexi meal, packed them, and then I showered. I am happy up. The heaven is still siding on me. I poked Flexi aside to tell him that I will leave. Flexi told and turned before sitting down and gasping the reality. When his sons finally woke up, he looked at me. Why is it still early? He said, lazy. I have a part-time job, so I will leave now. I said happily. I already expected that. What job is that? Is it worth it? I nodded with a big smile. I need to do that so he won't worry. Newspaper delivery. He frowned even more. You don't need to do that. Where is that? I will do it. I pushed him back to bed. Can you calm down? I know what I'm doing. You rest. All you need to do is study hard for me and let Young to do rest today. I grabbed my backpack and put a cap over my head. I looked back at Flexi, who is sitting down on the bed, his eyes on me. I know he's worried. He is always worried about me. You don't have a bike. Mr. Lee looked surprised, and I am worried about what will happen. Yongi did not tell me that a bike is required. I have one, but it was damaged when I got hit by a car. I'm starting to lose hope. I really thought everything is alright, okay? Mr. Lee smiled to me. It's okay, it's not a requirement, but you need to walk. It can be thin. I'm okay with walking. I may sound desperate, but I really need this, or else our landlady will kick out us from our apartment. I also deliver food by walking. The whole morning went by so fast. I felt tired when I arrived at Jimin restaurant. It's good to know that he's not at here because I haven't prepared the letter yet. Thought I already had the menu. I'm not in the mood to write a letter for Mr. Jian after what happened. Who will have the mood and the strength to writing a letter for the selfish man? I look at myself in the washroom and think of the next letter to write. Mr. John is handsome, but no matter how handsome your face is, it won't matter when you have a terrible personality. I wish he also thinks that I need the money before getting it from me. I already removed the stain from his shirt. I am hoping that he will return to me, but nothing. Rich people are still hungry for money, even if they are sleeping on the bed full of it.